Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the top 5 reasons to raise a family in Kansas City. As a father of 5 myself, this topic is especially important to me. Today we're going to go over affordability, entertainment options for kids and adults, the community atmosphere of Kansas City, educational opportunities, and the rich cultural diversity here in the heart of the Midwest. I'm Joe Nelson of the Nelson Home Group, Google's highest rated real estate team in Kansas City. Buckle up and let's dive in. The first reason Kansas City makes a great place to raise a family is simple: affordability. As a realtor, I see the highs and the lows of the housing market daily. Kansas City as a whole has a relatively low cost of living compared to many other major cities in the US. The largest metros like New York are going to cost you about 35 to 60% more for the same standard of living in KC. And most other major metropolitan areas like Denver or Chicago will still run you about 20% more on average. Within the city, different neighborhoods offer varying levels of affordability based on amenities, proximity to the heart of the city, age of the homes, and so on. There are housing options for every budget, and all are within about a half-hour drive to downtown Kansas City. Groceries, utilities, and other everyday expenses are also often more manageable than in major coastal cities, allowing families to stretch their budgets even further. The second reason you should consider raising a family in Kansas City is the family-friendly activities. There's no shortage of things to do in Kansas City for families. In fact, I'm standing here in Kansas City's Union Station right now. This rehab train depot that dates all the way back to pre-Depression days has been retrofitted with many family-friendly activities. In fact, right now during the Christmas season, the main hall is transformed into a winter wonderland that will amaze both kids and adults. They also have a grand screen movie theater, a science museum called Science City, escape rooms, and so much more. In fact, I've brought my own kids here in the fall for a little zombie hunting that they have upstairs. From the Kansas City Zoo and Aquarium to Kaleidoscope to Science City and a rotating line of exhibits, there's something fun and new for kids to explore every single weekend. There are over 200 parks where you can enjoy a sunny afternoon, or you can take a short drive to one of the 3 popular lakes near the metro for some boating or fishing. The National World War I Museum and Memorial is a huge draw to history buffs, and the T-Mobile Center is always packed for concerts and sporting events. Of course, you can't forget the unique sports experiences like tailgating at Arrowhead Stadium for a Chiefs game, maybe riding the carousel in the outfield of Kauffman Stadium during the 7th inning stretch of a Royals game, or even catching an action-packed MLS soccer game with Sporting Kansas City. Truly something for the whole family. KC also has terrific restaurants throughout town, such as the famous Fritz's in Crown Center, just a few blocks from here, where the kids can enjoy having their meals delivered on train cars. I know when my kids were little, they loved it. The third reason to consider bringing your family to KC is that it is known for its friendly and welcoming atmosphere. Communities and suburbs within the city often foster a strong sense of belonging and support, providing an ideal environment for raising kids. Big Brothers Big Sisters of Greater Kansas City is an outreach program where adult volunteers can mentor younger children, and it is highly regarded for the positive impact it has on both the kids and the volunteers. Many companies and organizations will partner with Harvesters, a regional food bank, to band together, and they serve a 26-county area around the Kansas City metro. This sense of ownership and stewardship fosters the deep feeling of belonging to a bigger collective and purpose. The Parks and Rec Department of Kansas City and its surrounding towns also provide kids and adults alike a chance to be part of various sports teams or learn some new skills and build relationships with people they may otherwise not have had the pleasure to meet. The fourth reason KC makes a great place to raise your family has to be the various educational institutions, both public and private, along with several acclaimed school districts. Kansas City area schools actually make up half of the top 20 schools in all of Kansas and Missouri. In the Johnson County area, the top-rated Blue Valley Public School District takes 4 of the 10 spots in the state. Additionally, there are opportunities for higher education with reputable universities and colleges in the area. William Jewell College, Rockhurst, Park University, all popular private universities. And the University of Missouri Kansas City, or UMKC, has a campus in downtown just off the plaza. For those not yet ready to commit to the time or cost of a four-year school, the Metropolitan Community College has several campuses in various parts of the city. The fifth and final reason, for today's video at least, that Kansas City makes a great place to raise a family is because KC embraces and encourages cultural diversity, which I believe is vital. Offering festivals, events, and neighborhoods that celebrate different cultures, Kansas Cityans pride themselves on diversity. This exposure can enrich a child's worldview and understanding of various perspectives, fostering acceptance and tolerance amongst our families. The Negro Leagues Baseball Museum celebrates the history of the Negro Leagues formed in Kansas City. Local Latino artists are often highlighted in the gallery at the Mattie Rhodes Center. The cuisine in KC is just as diverse as its history. You'll find a wide array of Mexican and Italian restaurants, Argentinian, Cajun, Middle Eastern, Asian, and that barely scratches the surface. Communities also enjoy festivals like the Ethnic Enrichment Festival, Kansas City Irish Fest, Festa Italia, and annual events like the Day of the Dead Festival at the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art. As you can see, Kansas City has a ton to offer those looking to raise a family, and this is not in any way an exhaustive list. What did you find most interesting in today's video? And is there anything I mentioned that you'd like to learn more about? Please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoy KC lifestyle and real estate content like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video. And if you're considering a move to Kansas City, let my team be your real estate experts of choice. Our contact information is in the description below. See you next time.